Prophets of old, we are still being called. The divine is still speaking. Like the prophets of old, we are often afraid to accept what we hear. Time has come to be bold and to set fear aside. So we pray now for courage to respond to the call, gladly risking it all, trusting God will provide. God is still speaking fresh words of life. Oh Spirit, help us to clearly discern your words of justice and loving kindness which summon us to serve. Disciples of old, we are still being sent into fields of God's harvest. Harvest time is upon us, but there are too few who are willing to work. And as Jesus once told his disciples, this world will not always receive us. Still we labor in love, love that's transforming us as it's changing this world. God is still speaking fresh words of life. Oh Spirit, help us to clearly discern your words of justice and loving kindness which summon us to serve. When we're called to the purpose of God, we can trust God will guide and sustain us. There's a promise that tells us that all things are working together for good. As we serve, may we also be humble enough to admit when we falter. May we struggle to be open and listening as we dare to proclaim. God is still speaking fresh words of life. Oh Spirit, help us to clearly discern your words of justice and loving kindness which summon us to serve. God is still speaking fresh words of life. Oh Spirit, help us to clearly discern your words of justice and loving kindness